by the people, for the people.
The best cities in India.
India is one of the fastest growing economies in the entire world. Over the past few years, the social as well as the economic development have seen massive growth. India's citizens no longer confine themselves just to live in their native cities. Instead, they look for even more opportunities as well as always try to settle in more culturally and economically advanced cities in the country. Welcome to another episode of FTD Facts, guys. I'm Leroy Kenton, and in this episode, I'm looking at 5 of the best cities in India. And just like I did with the best cities in Pakistan video series, I'll be taking into consideration each city's popularity, as well as the beauty, the economy, and the overall appeal. So we start off this episode with Hyderabad. Also known as the City of Pearls, it's the capital city of Telangana, and it's located in the southern part of the country, and so it's culturally and geographically very different from the northern states like Delhi and the coastal cities of Mumbai and Calcutta. Now, the language mainly spoken in Hyderabad is Telugu, and with its many centuries of history from the Nizam rulers all the way to the British Raj, it's a prime location for anybody who's interested in the majesty of the historical monuments and forts that make up this beautiful city. Bengaluru may be the Silicon Valley of India, but as the IT sector continues to boom in southern India, many techies are actually finding themselves going to Hyderabad. This can clearly be proven by the fact that companies such as Google, as well as Amazon, and we have IBM, they have their Indian headquarters located in Hyderabad. All this industrialization has contributed to, guess this, $74 billion of Hyderabad's GDP. Well, now we gotta move on to some of the other cities, but just to let you know that we actually did do a solo video on Hyderabad, as well as some of the other cities that we featured in this episode. We've done solo videos for them, so yeah, go look out for them. But moving on to number 4, we have Bengaluru, or Bangalore. Now, I'm going to be using Bangalore mostly, and that's known as the Garden City of India because its greenery, broad streets, and the presence of many public parks such as the Lal Bagh as well as the Common Park. Bangalore is sometimes called the pub capital of India as well as the rock metal capital of India. Why? Because it's underground music scene, and it's one of the premier places to hold international rock concerts. Bet you never knew that. Now, back in May of 2012, Lonely Planet ranked Bangalore as the 3rd among 10 cities to visit. With an economic growth of 10.3%, Bangalore is the 2nd fastest major metropolis in India. And it's also the country's 4th largest fast-moving consumer goods market. Forbes actually considers Bangalore one of the next decade's fastest growing cities. That's pretty awesome for Bangalore. The city is also the 3rd largest hub for high net worth individuals, and it's home to upwards of 10,000 millionaires. Now, why are there so many rich people here anyways? Well, that has probably something to do with the fact that this city is basically the Silicon Valley of India, as I just mentioned when I was talking about the previous city, Hyderabad. Now, the tech companies contribute to about 33% of India's $22 billion IT exports. Now, moving on into the 3rd city on this list, we have Calcutta. Now, if you're like me that wants to visit India, I recommend going to Calcutta to try out the delicious local dishes. Calcutta is a place definitely to be for food. It's the capital of West Bengal, and it's a city that's filled with hundreds of years of culture as well as history. When the East India Trading Company first colonized in India, they made Calcutta their home base, actually. And then eventually it became the capital of British India because it was a port city with the Bay of Bengal in the east. But because of the rising sentiments against the British, as well as other political tensions in the area, the British actually changed the capital to New Delhi back in 1911. But this city also boasts prolific Indian artists such as the filmmaker Satyajit Ray, who was awarded an honorary Oscar back in the year 1992, as well as we have Rabindranath Tagore, who wrote the Indian national anthem. Calcutta also hosts the highest number of monuments of national importance, and it's also the third most productive metropolitan area in India with a GDP of 150 billion US dollars. Some global companies with headquarters in Calcutta include ITC Limited, as well as Allahabad Bank and the UCO Bank. And with the IT sector continuing to grow in the city at a rate of 70%, the city is looking towards rapid industrialization in the years to come. Moving on now to number 2, we have New Delhi. This is the capital city of India and perhaps one of the most beautiful urban centers in the whole entire country. It has wide streets filled with luscious trees all year round, which makes Delhi a quieter and more sophisticated city to its cousin city, Mumbai. Now, the core of the city was actually designed by a British architect by the name of Edwin Lutyens, and it's named Lutyens Delhi after him. It's located in the northern part of India, where people from the neighboring states like Haryana and Uttar Pradesh come into Delhi, all to look for better paying jobs as well as higher standards of livings and, stuff like that. Now, as the number of people living in Delhi continues to increase, the city has had to expand to nearby areas to accommodate for this rapid growth. That is crazy. Mercer's had actually ranked Delhi as having the 7th best quality of living in India. Although Delhi has gotten a bad rap lately due to its lack of security in certain areas,
we're not going to say anything because we're
FTD. I don't want to get into too much with that, but they say that new laws as well as more strict police enforcement will repair some of the damage done to its reputation. This capital of India has an estimated GDP of 167 billion US dollars, and as the most lucrative retail market, Delhi attracts the most foreign direct investment. Now, all those cities were pretty awesome, but of course we can only have one number 1. Coming in at number 1, we have Mumbai. So when you think of India, the first images that pop into your mind would probably be crowded streets, busy shopping centers, and noisy traffic jam. Well, these images pretty much define the city of Mumbai. It's the capital of Maharashtra, and it's a place where you'll meet people from every corner of the country. Thousands of people actually come in every single day to the city to try and improve their lives. Being a port city with the Arabian Sea to its west, Mumbai, or then it was known as Bombay until the name was changed back in 1995, has always been a busy town for the sailors from all parts of the world coming to its shores and bringing their culture with them. This could be one reason why Mumbai is the base for Bollywood, which is a massive Hindi film industry.
Is it? I didn't know that.
Now, this commercial fashion and entertainment capital of India has a GDP of 209 billion US dollars. And get this, it contributes to more than 6% of the total Indian economy. The 3 largest companies of India, Reliance Industries Limited, as well as Tata Group and the Aditya Birla Group, operate out of Mumbai. Now, that concludes this episode of FTD Facts on the 5 best cities in...
It seems to me like I've done this video before. I don't know. It seems very familiar. If I have, I apologize. And I hope this version is better than the last version. So many videos, man. So many videos, dude. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Thank you for watching our videos. Will you please subscribe to our channel? And will you please give this video a thumbs up? Thank you.